Manila Yogi go Podi, Greek you the water. Kiso Swan, the young lava, Kemmet Tanzania, Shilling Katago, Chow Check, Go Yoshi Hell, Yodora. Ludare, Paramazo, Luda Piezo. Luda Pida what they eat. Trisan Yaita Luda. The beauty no she, Trisan Bamam Quam. Beauty her, beauty Suraga. Look at the Ari body, Pete her. Akauma Kisuna. Goma Goga Kauma, Buddha Ada Canada, Pimana Canada. They get you at them. So as you loaded, so as you get you at it. So as you tell us, Sayadaw, so more open over Indriyas or Indriyas and Balatra. So that quite a divide to do our Kawashi Luda Yazuha Coco Mocho name. Go by Ocho Yay Volley, Navale Beluco go now, Ocho Masura Kaliwa Savi, the day Navale. The chicken jazz now level, they eat you there. Go, Ocho Nene, Soy, so are the she or low about it. That is so our Logama Tati Tapina Lemalago. A time one call Lemalago, Machinemo. The Didi Chavoli Lupida or Litana Nidi Bales or Lulu Sitata or Litana Nidi Bale Ludinia Shivido Luta Lupia Litana Nidi Bales or Susanna Vale Saberia Susanna Vale a Pimanga Leve Pocuri Lila Vido. Shafui Susanna Vale, that they eat Vale. Susan Michivan, Chatalu, Nidology, and all. Lupita or Malueva. To the Gavalogy or Ludiveruchin in the desert. Ludo Sitata was Ralamaleva, Sitata is a handsome Wachida. Uri Tamatalu, Uri at Damitaluda. Uri Davisiu say Kavaya Piani Davaya Ludian Suralavansu, Sayadaw Yomido Colome Piova Ayari Joshi Tibet Chintan Ayavoda Kiloga Joshi the Lopez Ravoli Joshi the Nilam Nilam Pelusi level Nilan the Joshi of Lamujavo. Kilometer of Pito Yadava, come go never Pito Ravada. Tito Kanakuji the great Nitara Saravoli Rama Matato. Now, I'm solution to the Malolo, Subita, Mapo. A bone like Pialet, you beat over Eddie Deva, she will toast from you know. My boy is in Mataro. The Deva, the water, your lady, plastic, quickly, plastic, sally, Pangu, sally, Segu, sally, sally, or the Dali, calling over the Tansi video. Risake so the Lucha. Should be busy, Nioza, Tete Mahoto. Very well, the word be busy. Shall we be a dancing video? It's a guy so Lucha. Very my bony, where can I go? My bony, I tell you, she jar of Yasida. Can I go here? My bony, I take you. Very my bony, do that can I go here? The cat that I say we totally say. The my bony, Jewish one, a don't shut that to her. Lose it and meet the Lupida Lama, Lulu said her. Losing as in the little check.
Yesterday, Sayadawgyi made a promise to the yogis. He said that there are 9 causes for the 5 ruling powers, the ruling faculties, to become keen, to become bright, to become strong. Among humans, the most important thing is to be a true human being. Humans are far better than animals, but if we don't correct ourselves, then we're no different from an animal. What we need to do to repair or correct ourselves is we need to add energy. For our bodies, if we have energy physically, then we're able to stand the conditions of cold and heat. And if we have enough power, then our abilities are able to govern, to control us, to rule. So Sayadaw spoke about powers and ruling faculties. The word in Pali is Bala and Indriya. And these two are different, but they refer to the same things. The people of the world, most people of the world, are not able to control themselves. They're not able to govern themselves. They know nothing about what it is to govern themselves. They don't know how to do it, and from the time we are children onwards, we don't know how it is that we have to go about developing the abilities needed to control ourselves. This is something that is not learned through having a good education. It's not learned through having a good circle of friends. There's a distinct method for making oneself a true human being, a method for developing a humane mentality. And although we are human, there's a method for developing special human knowledge. So we have to investigate to try to find these methods. And we have to search in the text and also search to find this among people who may know it. So if we don't search, investigate, and look for this, if we just let our life go on without any type of development, then we can see how people are in the world now if we want to know what that will be like. People have there's very little real humanity. There may be pretense, but it's not real. There are laws that prevent, that prohibit gross misdeeds. And if there were no laws, then the world would certainly be destroyed. In fact, the world is being destroyed. So people have human intelligence. So we need to have this basic human intelligence is to be able to reflect before we do something, before we say or plan something. Is this going to be beneficial or not? Is this going to be suitable or not? So we need to have this reflective ability. But even when people have this ability, even when they know this work is beneficial, if people don't follow through and work according to what would be beneficial, and most people just end their lives with sense pleasures. So we need to know how it is we can extract value from our life in the time that we have. And in the West, people use the garbage. They take things out of the garbage and they extract value from what people have thrown away. And people no longer just make one big garbage heap anymore. People, when they throw things out, they have to throw things out. Plastics go in one place and glass goes in another place, and pieces of paper and so on go in another place. And then this thrown away stuff is collected and cleaned and recycled and made into something useful. And in this way, what is thrown out no longer just fills up the earth. It's recycled and made useful again. The body that we have is very much like a trash heap. And in time, it will just fall apart. It will become useless. So in order to extract the value from this trash heap of our body, of our life, we have to, one who is able to do this in time is able to, although being a human in form, one is able to become a true human being. One is able to develop a truly humane heart, and being human, one is able to develop special human knowledge if one can extract the value from this life in time.
To get Louis Jemusura, go, teach you name. Teach you Nesura level, teach you Nesura level, teach you Neswan, Swan Ashivama, teach you to the Yara. There are so much of correct Swan are the Luday lower at the water. There are Palido, Indriyas cover Indriyas. So much of Naison, so much of Naido, so much of Dor. Now, there are go, so much of Fuya. The gate of Mandiago, you solution. Tina, shall look away. Mamodia of my love go where we go. Better than a chick or that. Era di due go swan a don't shut out. Satare langa of Mamu solution, era go Yogia never. No payment to Swari, she needs it all. Swan is such a lease or a level, Manganet dream hotel, Rachel at the Fifth. စိတ်ဆူဆီးမှုဆိုတာလည်းပဲမှန်ကန်တဲ့ဆူဆီးမှုမဟုတ်တော့စင်ကြတုံညုံညတုံဆိုတဲ့အသိဉာဏ်တွေကအသိဉာဏ်ကလည်းပဲတကယ်အမှန်တရားပေါ်မှာဖြစ်ပေါ်တဲ့အသိဉာဏ်မဟုတ်တော့ဒါလည်းပဲကြီးစိုးနိုင်တဲ့ဆွမ်းအားကမရှိတော့ကဘာသူကဘာသာအများစုဟာဘောလေထေရတွေလျှောက်လွတ်တာတွေများတော့ပါပဲအမှားတွေလိုက်တော့တာပါပဲလမ်းမှာနှစ်ပြောရှိတဲ့တဲကလမ်းမှာမကြည့်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လမ်းမကြီးလျှောက်တော့တာပဲမျက်စိမမြင်တဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ကမြင်ပေမဲ့လို့ဝိုးဝါးရှိတဲ့ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်ဟာလမ်းမှာမရွေးချယ်တတ်တော့အဖို့မရှိဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့စိတ်ကြီးကြီးလေးကြာပြီးတော့ဒုက္ခရောက်တာပဲမြင်တော့မြင်ပါတယ်ဝိုးဝါးတော့မြင်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲတကယ်လမ်းမှာအရှိကိုမလျှောက်ခွေတတ်တော့စံတဘာဝနဲ့တွားလို့ရှိရင်ဒါလည်းဒုက္ခရောက်တာပဲဒီတော့ကိုလိုတဲ့စီတွားတဲ့အခါမှာလမ်းမနဲ့လမ်းမှပြီးပြီးတော့ဟောလေလမ်းမှလျှောက်မှစခန်းမှရောက်မယ်ဆိုတဲ့အသိစိတ်ဓာတ်ကလေးနဲ့လောက်ပါမှဘေးရနေကျင်းပြီးတော့အေးချမ်းတဲ့နေရာရောက်နိုင်ပါလေအဲ့ဒီလူတဘဝလေးစဉ်းစားရပါတယ်ဓမ္မအခုတရားထုတ်တယ်ဆိုတာအခုလက်ရှိဘဝလူပိသားကိုလူစိတ်ဓာတ်ကိုလူပညာရှိပြီးတော့လူထက်လူဖြစ်ဖို့တကယ်လို့နောက်ဘဝကြီးဆက်ရအောင်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဆက်ရမယ့်ဘဝတွေမှာလည်းပဲယခုဘဝကပေါ်ထားတဲ့လမ်းမှာကြောက်မသွားရအောင်ပေါ့လေဒီဘဝပေါ်ထားတဲ့လမ်းမှာကိုနောက်ဘဝမှာဆက်ပြီးတော့ရှောက်နိုင်ဖို့ဆိုတာပါလေအဲဒီစီမံကိန်းချဖို့ဟာအရေးကြီးဆုံးပဲဒီတဘောတာလေးကဘာမှကြာတော့မဟုတ်ခဏလေးပုံတော့ပဲအဲဒီတခဏလေးနေရတဲ့ဘဝမှာလူပိသားလူစိတ်ဓာတ်တော့လူပညာရှိဖို့သိအရေးကြီးတယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေနောက်ဘဝတွေဆက်ရလို့ရှိရင်လည်းပဲဆက်ကောင်းဘဝလေးတွေရရှိဖို့သိအရေးကြီးတယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေကိုယ့်ဘဝကိုလေးလေးနဲ့စဉ်းစားဖို့သိအရေးကြီးပါတယ်
Real human civilization, real human culture is to control oneself, to be able to control or govern oneself. And self-control can only happen when one has the ability or the faculties for doing this. One needs to have the ruling faculties. And these are needed by everyone. In Pali, this is called Indriya. Indriya means that which is able to rule or govern. So we need to rule ourselves. If we don't develop these abilities, then we just do as we think is right. Without the faculty of faith, true faith, then we just worship this thing or that thing randomly. And one uses one's energy in pursuit of that belief, which is just based on imagination. And because the start of the path that we walk at that time is unreliable, is worthless. The effort that we make in pursuit of that belief is in vain. And our awareness is focused on the wrong thing, so it's wrong awareness. The collectedness of mind that we have is also focused on the wrong thing, so it's wrong collectedness of mind. And what we know, because the object of our knowledge is false, the knowing that we have also is wrong. So we have not been able to develop the ruling faculties. We don't have these at all. And most people live like this without any true self-control. Without the ability to distinguish between what is the wrong path and the right path, one will just, because of not knowing, follow the wrong way. When a person can't see, they're not able to see which path it is they should follow unless they have a guide. And if someone doesn't have clear vision, one also won't be able to see clearly which path to choose. So one needs to be able to choose the right path as opposed to the wrong one. And then it's very important to find the right path and then to follow it, because only if one follows the right path will one reach a safe destination. So we should think about what human life is. The practice is to make us a true human being, to develop a humane mentality, and to develop a special human knowledge. As long as the cause for a new life exists, a new one will come. So, as we walk the path, we don't want to lose the path from one life to the next time. We want to make sure that we can continue to follow the path in the lifetime to come. Life is gone in a minute, in a moment, and this life, in which we stay for just a moment, we can use it to become a true human being, to develop a humane mentality, to develop special human knowledge. But what is important is so that is to be able to continue along this path into the next lifetime. So we have to reflect on our own life.
Lama Vishitafu, they each other. Lama Shama Sakama Yawna Travari. But Mado Lama Pian and a Poco Boli. Sichaya, Jagunawa Aya, Sapi Yaboli. Out in a mystery, Darine says Sabido. The care. Lambda Gone Pogo, which had a potato either. Which had a baby solution, the Pogo, we are at wet. Tusiga, go for lunch on young body. Joshi, she Timothy. Children, nine, go when young lady, Yago, each other. You have to love it to see a few pure Chazimosura. McKinsey Pimu Jacqueline, I done as though, Picken and Yakimbo. Yoso Jacqueline, I love it, Picken and Yakimbo. Say it's a tarry the other way. Permaros, done as though, Picken and Yakimbo. Shouting at Lily to Ashio. Wamia, nearly worried, I lady you about it. The line at it, Joshi, she should have a tea, Joshi one a tea about it. Edinya ha Sadagat Samizenia, Sabaya Samizenia Go Lopo, Yogo, Janzivo, Kisari, Bola, Kama, Joshi, Timothy. Chinene Dinya Lady Darega Mibari Kasapia, but the Sayadawgyi of the Yuaba that they yet you are a Chigano detail is Lucia. Jushi had a Yuelo Lucia, Goma Manari, maybe the two and the local Jury Chila, Saravali. They let in Saravali. So just as one sheet, a dinya lady, go my yoga. There a day, Jivara. That is Chiga, dinya sheet had a Pokuha. Lama Laloshi, Joshi Masra, Yogi Jet. Lama Joloshi, Joma Finisher, Yogi Jet. That are the alley, the Chela. Lama Shafu, Josa Laro. Some young Shafu, the really Sheila. Some young shouted, Yashi, Julie, or the Sue sex shouted. Julie, the Lavi, Soloche, the Longman, the Soravoli. Nagoga, Chauna on the Yotare, Tata di Aliha. Guru Chilaro, Hote Soravoli, Dinilan, Dinilan, and I shouted to Angama Julia Soravoli. So such a chat made Tata di Avoli, Erali. The lady sat Shiladora. Lady of Pia Malone, I was always saying, a Piogo, Hogo, and Poco in a Twitter. Koga, Machine, Messiza Dato. My Mekanga, Yokidate, Yodate. At a Mutapatana, Mutapatana Sura, my Mekanga Yokida. Kukuva Jima. Many Kanga Yoki to the Torolimiani, I will learn very sweet people. Take up in Yaya. Josa Luria Sauli Pilevara. Davi Melo. Say they say Tara Machano. Sauli Piletane. Chia Nida, Edipatana. Edipatana, a key. Madrija Bepini of Yawada.
It's very important to be able to choose the path that one is going to walk, because the right path will lead to the right destination. So there should be someone reliable who can point out the path, either reliable text or a reliable person. There should be someone who can point out this path, and one has to depend on this person, so it is very important. One should have the ability to weigh what is beneficial and what isn't, what is suitable and what isn't. People don't live without doing things, without saying things, without planning things, thinking. And it's important to be free of fault as much as possible in whatever one does or speaks or plans. So there's a way to avoid things which should be avoided and to do things which should be done. And to follow this is beneficial. So one should have there are two types of understanding. One is the understanding of what is beneficial or not, sattaka sampajanya. And the other is clear comprehension of what is suitable or not, sappaya sampajanya. So this sattaka sampajanya, the knowledge of what is beneficial or not, is something that parents have to teach their children. Parents or else teachers. They must teach this, because when one knows how to weigh whether something is beneficial or not, then one will be able to choose the things that bring benefit. And in doing those things that one has chosen, one will get benefit. And doing this, one comes to develop the understanding of what is suitable to do and what is not suitable to do. So such a person with the ability to weigh what is beneficial and what is not, what is suitable and what is not, has faith that the right path will lead to the right destination. The wrong path will lead to the wrong destination. They will have confidence in this, and so they will work to follow the right path. And applying themselves on the right path, they will develop sati. And this, because of this sati, their mind will become collected, and they will come to know. So as one comes to develop knowledge, one finds through one's own experience that what one initially believed is actually true. One believed it at the start, but one comes to see through experience that this is true. And this type of faith is called decisive faith. So if one can't develop this type of faith based on knowledge, decisive faith or informed faith, then one is likely to fall prey to someone who is a good speaker. This type of faith, when someone believes just because it sounds good, is called mudha pasana. That is faith in something that is worthless. And there are many people who believe in this way in the world. When we choose a path, if we choose the path of science and technology, we can get material welfare. We can get what we need to clothe ourselves. We can get enough for shelter. But this doesn't make people happy. And people suffer in the world through following this path of material fulfillment. And they don't know the way to solve the problem of the suffering they feel.
Lokama tati tatiyari myosumare. Gukisu pepeka totally that hito. Yogi Vega totally Pinyariha over color of Chipara. Below Tapinyari Kanchi Melo, Tamio Pivelo, the Bawasa at way. Go Midazu to go, Taiwan to it. Saoni Pile Yuma Luelu, Tipi a poem Siva. Jaro Levati, Tapinyari, Tom Salo. Yashi season, however, Jaro Yodora. It had done them alone. Done them alone, Saint Satan, Dinya. She would take over. Go, Pianale, you lower. Mimia Bales or a body. Luro, Lumanti above it. Poco Tatua Vesra, the Luro teacher. Yojazolo Chimia, Yojama teacher. Mima teacher. Tiga. That is Sunny Ramashiva. Bama Chusan at Dimo Bom. Mimia Luves or a body. Dilemma body bounce up with a pin in the layers of the body. Body she in the layers of the body. Yes, of Yaga, Yonena, she the Lusover. The Yona Diaria. Jonet, Jonet, Joe says of the pin in the Luleve. Forget about it. Eri Chaujo say Yona Tiare a Chandra Savio, a Tese body, that is people Lure Savoli. Chaujo say Yona Tiare a good ship, a good get water. How this sending there so that you never heard over there? It are a certain Timi Lucia to get Chandra. တွေ့နိုင်တယ်ဆိုတာပေါ့လေအဲ့ဆိုပြကိုယ်တိုင်ရှောက်ဖွေပြီးတော့ဒါတွေဟောတော့ပါတယ်ကိုနားလည်ဖို့သိအရေးကြီးပါတယ်ကိုနားလည်ဖို့ဆိုတာကအတိအကျမထက်မြက်လို့ရှိရင်မရပါဘူးတနည်းအားဖြင့်လိုအပ်တဲ့စိုးမိုးအုပ်ချုပ်နိုင်တဲ့စွမ်းအားတွေမကောင်းဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နားမလည်ပါဘူးနားလည်ဖို့ခက်ရပါတယ်ဒီတော့အကျဉ်းစားကျောင်းကျိုးစရုံနာတရားတွေဟာပေါ်ပြီးတော့ပြောက်တဲ့တရားတွေကြီးပဲဆိုတာပေါ့လေသိဖို့တဲ့တရားတွေသိဖို့ရအတွက်ရိုးမှန်နဲ့ကြည့်လို့မရတော့မှန်မှာပါဝါတွေထည့်ရပါတယ်အဲ့ဒီပါဝါထည့်တဲ့နည်းတွေမြတ်စွာဘုရားပေးတော်ပါတယ်ဓမ္မဣန္ဒြိယနိဒိဋ္ဌာနိပဝန္တိတတ္တဝိရိယတတိသမารိပညာခေါ်တဲ့တရားတွေထက်တန်ရတယ်တဲ့ဒိဋ္ဌဆိုတော့ထက်တော်ရှပ်ဖြစ်တော်ဒါကဆိုတော့တိခိနဆိုတာဒိဋ္ဌကိုတိခိနဖွင့်ထားပါတယ်ဒါများတွေးထားလို့ရှိရင်ထက်နေတာဝိတ္တရဆိုတာပြတ်သားတယ်တိခိနဝိတ္တရဆိုတာပြတ်သားတယ်တခုလှိလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်တုံးနေတဲ့ဓာတ်ဆိုရင်မရှင်းဘူးထက်တဲ့ဓာတ်ပြန်လှိလိုက်လို့ရှိရလဲဆိုရှင်းမဲ့ပြတ်သွားတာပြီးတော့အလိခံရတဲ့အရာလည်းပဲဓာတ်ထက်တဲ့လှိလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ရှေ့တိုးသွားတယ်တုံးတဲ့ဓာတ်နဲ့လှိတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော်တော်နဲ့မတိုးထက်ပြတ်တဲ့ဓာတ်လေးနဲ့ကျက်တုံလုံးဘာလို့လှိလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ချက်ချင်းတိုးတာပဲဒီတော့မိမိမှာတတ္တဝိရိယတတိသမารိပညာတရားတွေထက်တဲ့တန်တန်ရှင်းရှင်းလင်းလင်းပြတ်ပြတ်သားသားရှေ့တိုးနိုင်အောင်နဲ့အဲ့ဒါတွေလုပ်ရမယ်အဲ့ဒါတွေထက်တန်ရမယ်ဒီလိုမြတ်စွာဘုရားမိန့်ကြားထားပါတယ်
In the world, there are various forms of education, various things that one can study. And in the world at present, the level of education that people can obtain is very high, amazingly high. But no matter how much education one has, all that it will provide for is this one lifetime, one's family, one's circle of friends. That's all. And if we use our education to get material things, these things just become old. So material fulfillment is not enough. We need to have a humane heart, humane mentality, and we need to have special human knowledge. We need to ask, what am I? A human. If we're a human, we know we're a human. We know we're a person. A man knows he's a man. A woman knows she's a woman. So we know in this way. But animals also know in this way. This is nothing special. What is it that we are made of? What is it that make up this being? The Buddha said that it's mind and matter, nama and rupa, that arise due to causes, and they are connected with each other as cause and effect. And in order to know this mind and matter, which is related as cause and effect, from a very gross level down to a very fine level, we have to try to know this. Just now it arose and now it's passing away. The old is always being replaced by the new. And if we practice so that we develop knowledge stage by stage, we can experience true happiness. This is what the Buddha said. The Buddha searched for this true happiness, the way to it. He found it and he taught it. So to understand ourselves is very important. And to gain this knowledge, if one does not have the ability to control oneself, if one does not develop the governing faculties, it's not easy to come to know. So these Dhammas, phenomena, they all arise and pass away. And to know this subtle Dhamma, one can't just use ordinary glass. One has to add power to the mind. One has to add the power of faith, of virya, of sati, samadhi, and panya. So these ruling faculties must be developed. And these must be sharp and keen. As Sayadawgyi said last night, the texts say, Indriyani tekani bhavanti. It is necessary to make these high faculties sharp and keen. So the word tekani is explained as tikina. That means these faculties need to be sharp, like a knife, so that the way a knife is sharpened so that it will cut. If a knife is dull, it won't make a clean cut. But when it's sharp, it cuts cleanly. And when it's sharp, also it can pierce. It can go forward. So when a knife is dull, it can't pierce things. So in order for one's faith, effort, sati, samadhi, and panya to become keen and sharp, the Buddha said we need to do this. We need to work to develop this.
People your body. Josa Musra Malanemo Uriya Suram Kinemo, Uriya Sura Yeye Move, Yeye Sura She Dora. She Yeye Move, she was already Bamam to Diamond. Mayomu to Rosa, Mayomu of Solution, Yeye Move, Tapia Machine. Shojima di Yeyum Pietavare Pietare Uria Shima the Nigerego Gagwe Peso the Dia Teta Ranevara. The Di Teta must say to see with the Marisura Leve so are the corner of it. Swadi Kauma, the gay sheep, Jojo the Yunan Diari, says Timine. That dia, the gay Jojo the Yunan Diari, Yoji solution, Yoji Munama, Guria the Mari, Pinyari, Dancy, we don't know where Palama.
If we don't have any basic faith that matter and mind arise due to cause and effect, arise and pass away, if we don't have any basic faith in this, then the effort to work for one's own benefit and to work for the benefit of others will not follow. this virya, courageous effort, will not develop. Courageous effort is that which advances. It doesn't back off. And if there's no effort, there won't be any progress. One won't advance. Without faith, then one's effort will not be decisive. Only with decisive effort can one's sati become good. Sati arises. Sati acts to prevent defilements entering the mind. So without decisive effort, this sati, which prevents defilements from entering, only then will sati be good. And only if sati is good will the collectedness of mind, samadhi, develop. And only from good collectedness of mind can knowledge develop. And when knowledge progresses, one comes to know stage by stage. So if one has confidence that mind and matter arise and pass away, if one has this faith, then virya, sati, samadhi, and panya will follow in a series.
Samapyathara Navaha Karihi Kumyodo Chauchetu Chow Kumyodo Chauchetu Aya Kuna Sosoving Apyogere Jisu Swain Tiariha Teta Akaru Shilin Piatavido Yayela Naimare Yusovare Jisu Swan Take Jaunia Goba Shiledi Yusovare that comes in Liva with water.
In the text, it said, Nawaha karehi Indriyani tekani bhavanti. Nawaha karehi means because of 9 factors, the ruling faculties become keen, become clear, become sharp, become courageous. So this basically is the headline for the topic, that there are these 9 factors that exist, which are the causes for the Indriyas to become sharp and keen and strong.
Juliaro Saya Chow Mapizo Menero Pio Sivago Tira Joe Lulare Pogore to the Jet Gongjo Lulare Pogore Sorochi Gongjo Beluya in the less or about Chow Shaviro Eddie Chownio Pit Havare Tira Tata de Shivio Go Oshone so Amari Shaviro Manego Loyere Tati Gopo Nyazari Moya Kawere Social Lunjoye Tiare Say Taromia Mioya or Seiko Susida Nide the get Mandiari Sense Team Biro the get Pina Shipshipo that is the Macomio Piatawa Jisu Swan of Chichonia Goa Shiledi Eriko Varega Patamapio Musagaro Upanupana Singarana Kayami Wapasati Mimiru Kurema Jotia Nadiari Jaune Josessa Bido Delasapini Upanapana the Kubidu Pinida, Saka Pinida. At the Saka Pinida Diaria, a Jama Pita Mohu, a Jauna Pita to Jauna to Jove. Saya Jauna Saya Jodi, Quince and Yakin. Pide Yona Diari, Era Palido, Sankara Lucovara. ကြောင်းနဲ့ကျိုးဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ဖြစ်နေတာအဲဒီအကြောင်းနဲ့ကျိုးဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ဖြစ်နေတဲ့တရားတွေဟာဖြစ်ပြီးတော့တီးနေတာမဟုတ်ဘူးတဲ့အခုဖြစ်ပြီးတော့အခုပြတ်သွားတာပဲတဲ့ကြည့်လေအခုအတန်လေးတွေကြားပြီးတော့ချက်ချင်းပြောက်သွားတာပဲတက်ကတကကြတက်ကတကပြောက်နေတာမြင်လာလဲဒီတိုင်းပဲအနံလဲဒီတိုင်းပဲနော်အရသာစားတဲ့ကလည်းရှားပေါက်ရောက်လာတဲ့အရာလေးခဏလေးပြောက်သွားတာပဲကိုယ်ကထိတွေ့တဲ့ဟာတွေပူရနွေးတာအေးတာတောင်းတာတင်းတာထိပြီးတော့ဒါလေးပြောက်သွားတာပဲစေကုသနာကြံစီတာတွေဒါလေးပြောက်သွားတာပဲရောက်နေကြိုဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ယုံနာတရားတွေဟာကိုယ်ရင်ပြီးတော့ကိုယ်ရင်ပြည့်သွားတာတဲ့ဘာမှတာရှိမတည်တတ်ဘူးအဲ့လိုကြောင်းကျိုးဆက်အခုပြင်ပြီးတော့အခုလိုပြည့်သွားတဲ့သင်္ခါရတရားတွေရဲ့အပြစ်ကိုအပြစ်ပဲအပြစ်တွေကြီးပဲဆိုတာပေါ့လေဒါလေးနားလည်ရပါတယ်ယုံကြည်ရပါတယ်ဒါပထမဆုံးအရေးကြီးပါတယ်
It's not natural to want something beneficial but to not search for the cause for it. If one wants good results, it's human nature to search for how to obtain them. So there's the ability to govern oneself with regard to faith and the courage to do what is right and to avoid doing what isn't right. Sati, which protects the mind from defilements, collectedness of mind, which keeps the mind unified, and the ability to develop knowledge stage by stage. For these 5 things, for these types of powers, there are 9 causes for these powers to become strong and keen. And among these 9 causes, the first one is that in one's body there is mind and matter that is always arising and passing away, one by one, again and again. And this occurs not without cause. Every result has its own cause. These match exactly. Things that arise due to causes are called sankhara. When conditions are suitable, they come together. And having arisen, they don't stay that way. They fall apart immediately. Sound, the hearing arises and immediately passes away one by one. Seeing is the same way. Smelling, tasting, taste is gone in a second. Touching, contact with heat or cold, soft, coarseness, all these things arise and then pass away. And thinking, imagining, these too. All these things are all these things which are related as cause and effect arise and then pass away. So it is said in the text, Upanupananang Sankaranang Kayameva Pasati. The one has to see the dissolution of these things which arise due to causes second by second. So one has to have faith that this is so, that things arise and pass away all the time, and that this is how they behave. And this is the first thing, to have confidence in this fact.
Yunan Tiari, Kibiro Pietore Sura, Kua Mashugi Matikinga Leve, Pietore Tiari Chive Suravoli, Kilo Leve, Shavuna Voli Yumchitava, Kua Matiate Vega, Tirane Vega, Jayuki Shaviro, Kugan Kawemania Guru Dilusore. And now Taiki Munevoli, Davale, Dabelu, Bajan Letra. You don't ever sing any woman, low, at Yavara. Mimi, Jaja, and Nana, Sasa, and Titi. Kika like the show, Mavatama. Pitayona, Choki, Ikansua, Kurema, Sagido, Lenny, Pore, Ione. Piton, Piseli, Mavoli, Guru Tribuna, Bona, Nina, Malotan Shua, Era Yogi Lope. There's a shubo, she answered, there's a shubo, no nature of a sarwin and letting a ponsa with a shimame. Tiniero, that are cited Indriyas, Teta, Argon, Kataji, and Jow. Gumura, Voli, Patama, and Musa, Lanzali, put her name at it. No, needed Jama, Sarun and let me ponsa with a shinet Babame. Tiniero, Tanaipi, or an emolo.
Mind and matter arise and then pass away. And although one hasn't observed it, one has to have faith that this is so. One shouldn't try to argue otherwise. One shouldn't try to find cause for things to be permanent. And there's no need also to think in terms of Western science. Just observe every seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking as soon as it arises. One has to observe what arises as soon as it arises without missing. One has to try like this. This is the yogi's job. And Sayadawgyi will explain in detail about how to observe in terms of theory and practice. So today Sayadawgyi has talked about, has just begun to talk about the first of the 9 causes for the faculties such as faith, effort, sati, and so on, to become sharp and keen. Tomorrow, Sayadawgyi will continue to combine theory and practice in explaining this. So 1 hour is up, so let's stop for today.